Now, the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission has chastised the former Minister of Finance, Dr. Akoto, for asking government to freeze the single spine pay policy. According to the Chief Executive Officer, George Smith Graham, the former minister failed to conduct empirical studies on the implementation of the pay policy. A report by Daniel Opoko.
If I were the president, I would signal that every ministry must show me 20% of retrenchment in 2015 and 2016. Maybe this year you can't, because this year is almost contractual. But you cannot pay all that you are owed. It's simple like that. Revenue doesn't exist.
The former Minister of Finance, Dr. Akoto, on Tuesday, March 11, 2014, was reported to have urged government to freeze the implementation of the single spine salary structure. A day after his comments, he has received severe criticism from the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, asking him to explain.
And so this is not the stage to say that there should be a freeze on the implementation of the single spine. I don't think so. We would rather have to move a step further, implement the other phases. If it means slowing down when it comes to certain increases, slowing them down, or even, as I sometimes hear people say, moratorium on increases or whatever, they are different things altogether. But to say suspension on the of the implementation of the single spine, that I don't really understand what it means.
According to the Commission, Dr. Akoto has failed to conduct empirical analysis on the implementation of single spine pay policy.
I'm not sure what studies he has done. We all need to sit down as a country and look at what really is the problem. If you take 2003, the revenue at the time, and you look at the revenues now, you notice a sharp increase in the revenues. We are still having those difficulties. There are major problems that we need to tackle within the public service. Going into the institution, analyzing the data of the institution, eliminating ghost names from the payroll, making sure that people are held accountable when they do some of these illegal things that they do.
The former finance minister also charged government to reduce public sector workforce by 20%, but Fair Wages disagreed.
I think we'll be cautious in some of the recommendations we bring. I am saying reducing the public sector workforce by 20% will not necessarily reduce the wage bill. But when you reduce those numbers, you will be forced to ensure that there is efficiency in the public service. You'll be forced to bring on board other highly skilled people to fill in that vacuum.
Currently, government has spent 4 out of 5 years in the implementation of the policy and yet to link pay to productivity. Already an economist, Dr. Kweku Osafo, has also debunked suggestions that the policy should be frozen.